Hello, it's Monika from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and it is time for hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In February, we're going to create a bay window card, and I'm going to show you step by step how to create this DL size version without any cutting dice. It is super easy. For my project, I'm going to use Mintay papers called Faded Florals. I fell in love with all the designs here, and I thought that would be perfect for today's card. And in this collection, we also have some elements to fussy cut as well. So let's create the card base. I've got 8 inches by 10.5 of an inch, and I'm going to score it at 1 3/4 all the way down, then 3.5 of an inch, 7 inches, and my last score line will be at 8 3/4 of an inch. Then I will need 2 extra panels. So the first one is 1 1/4 by 10.5 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 1 3/4, 3.5, 7 inches, and 8 3/4 again. And the last panel is exactly the same size. So it is 1 1/4 by 10.5 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 1 3/4, 3.5, 7, and 8 3/4. So now it will be time to fold and burnish all those score lines to create the card base. If you haven't heard about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, it is hosted by Monika PaperMona. All the information is in the description down below. In this collaboration, we also have Katarina, Denise, Sabine, Jenny, Kerry, and Robyn. And the links to the YouTube channels are in the description down below, so go and have a look because they bay window cards are absolutely fabulous. And it would be amazing if you can join our Facebook group where you can share your fancy folds as well. And I left the link in the description down below. So as you can see, this card comes together super quickly. And you need A4 size card to create this card base, which I think is really cool. For me, the biggest challenge always is to choose the design papers. That actually takes me the longest time. But when I looked at those beautiful design papers, faded florals, I decided to use some gold as well. So I got 3 1/4 by 7 3/4, and the design paper is 3 inches by 7.5. Now I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the panels together. As you can see, that gold border really stands out with this beautiful design. Now I'm going to place it inside of the card and we can start to decorate the sides, which I think is really cool. So now I'm going to need 2 panels measuring 1.5 by 7 3/4 of an inch, and the design paper is 1 1/4 by 7.5 of an inch. Again, I'm going to assemble them here, and you can use whatever is in your stash. I really wanted something with florals because it is pretty cold in here, and I would really like to have a little bit of spring here. So when this is ready, then I can work on the panels for the top and the bottom of the card. So I'm going to adhere them super easily here. All you have to do is to make sure they line up with the top line and the bottom line. And this way it will look professionally finished. So that's what we really want. And please go and have a look to the description down below and check the videos by Monika, PaperMona, Katarina, Denise, Sabine, Jenny, Kerry, and Robyn. And if you haven't joined our Facebook group, now it is the best time because we've got lots of videos coming your way every month. So it is always the 5th day of the month and it is 5 p.m. UK time. So stay tuned for more videos. Now for the side panels, I've got 1.5 by 7 3/4 of an inch, and the design paper is 1 1/4 by 7.5 of an inch. Really quick, simple, but very effective in the end. Have you ever created a bay window card? If you have to choose some cutting dice, design papers, or maybe some stamps, please let me know in the description, actually in the comments down below. So when this is ready, I'm going to assemble it and then we can decorate the top and the bottom of the card. And what's really good about this fancy fold, it really folds flat. So it goes into the L size card, actually envelope. So I've got two panels measuring 1 inch by 3 1/4 of an inch, and the design paper is 3/4 by 3 inches. Super quick and simple to create those elements. And when this is ready, then I use the leftover card from the designs and I created the side panels as well. And if you want, you can leave the card as it is at the moment, but you can decorate it a little bit more if you want. And if you do, I really encourage you to create some elements that will match the card. So the side panels with the gold card are 1 inch by 1.5 of an inch, and then the design paper is 3/4 by 1 1/4 of an inch. And as you can see, here I've got some really beautiful pastel colors. And I really like how they go well with that gold card. If you like it as well, please let me know in the comments down below. And I always use my one and only liquid glue because I do have time to maneuver if I make a mistake. If you do have your favorite adhesive, please let me know, especially for fancy folds. So when this is ready, from the design paper, I fussy cut one of the flower cluster, but I also found this gold paper ribbon in my stash. So sometimes I die cut more elements and then I leave them in the packaging or with the card. So this is exactly the same gold card I use for the frames here. I'm going to put a couple of drops of my liquid glue at the bottom and at the top, and I'm going to place it inside. And this is really cool because it's going to be like a special element that is going to hold my flowers here as well. I know it looks very flimsy, but it is absolutely fine. And with the flower cluster here, I'm going to put a few drops of liquid glue also on the paper ribbon and at the top and the bottom of my flower cluster. And I think this is the best way. If you want, you can also put some acetate as well, and that will make your cut a little bit stronger. So this is optional. I decided to have a bigger flower here. And then from that beautiful collection, there was also absolutely amazing bird. So I decided to use it here as well. This card, I'm not going to put any sentiment yet because I'm not really sure who's going to receive the card and for what occasion. So I'm going to leave it plain at the moment. So when this is ready, as you can see, it opens really well. Then I decided to add a flower as well. And at the back, I'm also going to create space to write a message. But it is also optional. So the choice is absolutely yours. I really, really hope I inspired you to create your own DL size bay window card. Now I'm going to use gold panel measuring 3 1/4 by 7 3/4, and then the white card is 3 inches by 7.5. I'm going to assemble them together, and that will give you a beautiful space to write a very long message at the back of the card. So the card is complete, super quick and simple. If you want, you can also add some gems at the top or the bottom or some pearls and it will look gorgeous. I really like how dimensional it is on a flat surface. I really, really like it. Please let me know what do you think about this color palette and this fancy fold. And don't forget to use our hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 on your social media so we can find your bay window card. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I really hope to see you very soon. And please check all the other videos in the description down below. Happy crafting!